repairing a freewheeling hub on a Ford Courier PD 1998 model diesel.
Cut.
Yep. Yep.
Right, now removal.
Wow, look at that. Full of grease.
Yep.
That's probably the reason why it's making the noise. All clogged up. Okay, so what he's done is put degreaser in it. Good quality degreaser. Remove all the crap out of it. It's going to strip this down.
Clean it first.
Now he's marking it.
Two lines.
Scriber to make a line, so he knows exactly which way it goes.
Back on in position.
Yep.
Here's that
Now
little spring.
Just washed it out properly with a bit more petrol this time, which cleans it back better. So that's the inside of it. That's the mechanism just here.
Yep,
We've just got to pull that apart.
Yep. Clean it first, a bit more.
And he's very thorough, another engineer. Right. Just line it out.
See, that's the function.
Yep.
Right.
So lock and free lock the hub.
That's in free, and that's in lock. And that spring is the only thing that keeps it in place on the on the stub axle.
That's incredible.
Okay, we have two different size grooves. These are the larger, which are that one, and they fit into these, into the slots, and slide. Yep, so these line up too.
Yep.
Right, that's a definite must when you reassemble it.
Okay.
Right, so just clean the face off.
He's going to put a gasket on it.
A
Liquid gasket, just to give it a bit of an extra seal. Stop the crap getting inside it. He said there's nothing wrong with it. We're going to take the other one off and have a look at that.
Goodbye, mate.
Just trying to line it up and make sure it's all sitting in right before he puts it all back together. Like that.
That's it.
Oh.
Can go back on.
One done. Liquid gasket onto it. He's just cleaned it all up. Just puts a little seal on it and makes it a lot better.
Dust proof hopefully.
Yeah, dust proof in here. So just putting it on now, lining it up, putting the bolts in.
Make sure it doesn't all spring apart on you.
Yep.
I'll go to the lowest setting on this thing. I'm just going to nip it up. Okay, screws up diagonally. That. That.
Low setting, and you put
Let's
it all
see
back
if it
together.
moves. Well, that was actually over one of those, and it's not supposed to be.
So when he was putting it back on, he didn't like the look and the feel how it was set up, so he's pulled it back apart. This time he's pulled the whole thing down. The spring had actually separated when he wanted to put back on again, so there's a second spring inside it, inside that, which is wind up around in it, and that's how it sits. It sits inside it. Then you've got a spring on for the outside that sits on that as well, which gives it a bit more strength. Like that.
Right, take it down. It's locked by the can.
Aha.
Right, now movement of this pulls it in and out. But that's naturally held.
Yep.
So when that rotates, it pulls it in.
Yep.
To the free, and then to the lock, it pushes it out.
So it lifts over them.
Out there.
Wow, that's really cool. Inside there, there's a spring. You can see the inside spring, which is there. You can see it's tucked in there properly now, where it wasn't before it had released it. Looks really good. It's just testing it, making sure it's all set up right.
Nice and free.
Nice and free. There you go. Now you just put all the rest of the bolts in. You only just put 2 in just for a test run.
Make sure you don't lose the washers.